You know, I've been married for 21 years, same person. And I think that the secret to a long-term relationship is flexibility, adaptation. You got to pretty much bend with the wind or it'll just knock you flat. Because it's always in a state of flux. It's always changing. I mean, after 21 years, she's not the same girl that I married. The relationship is a lot more intense. She asks me questions. Questions that I don't know the answers to. Because they are questions that no man has ever known the answers to. Deep, probing, impossible questions. What are you thinking? I'm a guy. I'm thinking nothing. Zero, zilch, zip, nada, nothing. She's a girl. Girls cannot think nothing. That never happens. When her mind is blank, there's still billions of calculations flying through it. Angles being considered, thoughts being processed and organized, colors being coordinated. She's like a 4 gigahertz, 256 terabyte file-serving computer. I'm like that little solar calculator that comes free with cigarettes. And I still spend time with other guys. You know, me and the guys go out, we talk. Never once have I ever said, "Hey, Al, what you thinking?" I don't care. Plus, he's a guy. I know what he's thinking. Nothing. Does this ever happen to you? Saturday morning, I'm minding my own business on my way out to mow the yard or something, and she stops me. Are you going to wear that outside? I'm just going to mow. What's the big deal? Look at your shirt. Look at your pants. Look at those socks. I don't want the neighbors to see you looking like that. Sunday morning, I come out the same door on the way to church. She stops me again for an appraisal of her outfit. Okay, sweetheart. How do I look? Why are you asking me? I'm not qualified to dress myself. She wants to borrow stuff from me that I never have, like tissue and Kleenex. Can I borrow a tissue? John, I need a tissue. Can I have a tissue, sweetie? No, men don't carry Kleenex. To a guy, carrying Kleenex and wearing long sleeves is redundant. My wife's favorite holiday is Christmas. Lori's favorite time of the year is Christmas. She loves it. She loves it. Every year, at the beginning of October, she starts in, what are we going to do about the tree? I'm going, sweetheart, it's October. It's been up this long. The very first year that we got married, prior to the actual ceremony itself, the men of the family pulled me aside and gave me responsibilities. John, it's a man's job. It's a man's job to establish holiday traditions. It's your job to set forth Christmas traditions that the family will observe for generations. So I cut our own Christmas tree, which is a tradition that we have quit. It is a hassle. It's so hard. It's too hard. Just trying to find the perfect tree out there that everybody will agree is a symbol of Yuletide festivities. First year we did it, I lucked out. We found a great tree 2 houses down, right in the front yard. It already had lights on it. I guess what I'm saying is I've never really been much of a fitter-inner. I've never been been a belonger. In high school, it was that way growing up, all the way through high school. The car I drove in high school was a brown Chevy Vega. 2 doors and 3 speeds. And that was a chick magnet. It's a poor man's Pinto. So I had no girlfriends in high school. I had more sisters than the Catholic Church. And then a couple of years after graduation, this miracle. Along came Lori. Along came this girl, and she said, I love you. I really love you. I should have been suspicious right there. I should have known I was in over my head, and we started planning the wedding. Planning a wedding. We had to have a wedding rehearsal. That's what she told me. Gotta have a wedding rehearsal, John. I'm like, why? Is it tricky? She goes, yes, it's tricky. Let me show you my part. We rehearsed this over and over again. Let me show you my part in the wedding. By the 6th time, I had it down. I don't mind rehearsing. I just wish we would practice something. There were so many things I needed practice on. There were so many things I didn't know how to do. Still don't know how to do them. Consequently, 20 years later, I could have used practice on 1,000 things. I could have used practice dropping off to sleep at night with a pair of sub-zero feet in my back. You have frostbitten my kidneys. I could have used practice standing in the women's clothing department in front of the dressing room door, holding her purse, trying to hang on to a shred of masculine dignity. And even getting used to each other, just occupying the same sleeping space at the same time. That's what's difficult, getting used to each other's nuances. She's a morning person. She's a morning person. The sun barely breaks over the horizon. She's hovering over the bed. Look, sleepyhead, the sun's up!